Improve yourself 1% daily. Ladies and gentlemen, champions in the making, we all dream of greatness. We want to be the best, to feel the fire inside when we step onto the field, into the office, or in front of our goals. But true greatness isn't built overnight. It's a journey, and it starts with one simple commitment: to be better than you were yesterday. Just 1%, that's all it takes. And trust me, small steps can create legends. When I started, I didn't know where my limits were, and I didn't care. Every day I pushed just a little more, ran a little harder, worked on my weaknesses, and sharpened my strengths. I stayed hungry, focused, and determined to be better, just 1% better each day. That's the fuel of champions. Imagine this, a 1% improvement every single day. Do that for a week, and you're already further than you were when you began. Do it for a month, and you'll be shocked by the distance you've covered. Commit to this for a year, and you're unrecognizable. You'll be stronger, sharper, more resilient. It's not about a massive leap. It's about consistency, discipline, and a hunger that doesn't stop. You don't become the best by accident. You do it by building brick by brick, day by day. So remember, every day is an opportunity. Push harder, learn more, be fearless in chasing the best version of you. There are no excuses, only results. The road is long, but each step, each 1%, is the difference between ordinary and extraordinary. Do you have what it takes? Then start today. Start now. Start with that 1%. 1% each day is enough.
Really jump out.
Imagine the power of that choice. When you tell yourself that 1% is enough, you remove the weight of expectation. You're not overwhelmed by the need to do everything. You're freed by the need to do something. You're not sprinting toward the finish line. You're paving the path one stone at a time with purpose. You're not looking to shock the world in one day. You're crafting your legacy bit by bit. As you face each new day, you're given a blank canvas. You may have challenges, you may have setbacks, but that 1% improvement is your paintbrush. It's the decision to step up, to look at where you fell yesterday and to stand up today. It's a promise to yourself that no matter how hard things get, you're not going to quit. You're going to show up every day, no matter what. Picture the journey in your mind. A mountain climber scaling the impossible peak doesn't leap from the bottom to the summit. He goes one step at a time, finding his footing, pulling himself up, testing his strength every single inch closer. He's committed to one thing only, to make that next step count. And he does it relentlessly, with absolute focus. That's your mission, 1% every single day. There will be days when the improvement seems invisible. But remember this, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. The strongest foundations are the ones built beneath the surface. Day by day, you're layering strength, resilience, and skill. They may not be visible to others, but in time, they'll become undeniable. You don't have to prove anything to anyone but yourself. Every day you show up, you give that 1%, and you move forward. Consistency over intensity. Consistency isn't just a habit, it's a mindset, a commitment to show up every day, regardless of how you feel. It's easy to go hard for a day or two, to give everything you have in a burst of energy. But champions don't rely on intensity alone, they rely on relentless consistency. When the motivation fades, when the excitement wears off, consistency is the force that keeps you going. It's not glamorous, and it's not always exciting. Consistency is often quiet, unseen by others. It's about getting up every day, putting in the work even when it feels ordinary. It's the daily discipline that makes the extraordinary happen over time. Those who rely on intensity alone will fade, but those who commit to consistency become unstoppable. Every small action you take, day in and day out, builds towards something greater. You're creating a rhythm, a pattern of success that compounds over time. It's not the days when you're at 100% that define you. It's the days when you feel like you're at 30%, but you still show up. That's where champions are made, in the moments when consistency pulls you through. The power of consistency is that it makes you unshakable. You're not relying on fleeting motivation or sudden bursts of energy. You're building a foundation of discipline, one that doesn't waver with the ups and downs of life. When challenges arise, your consistency will be your anchor. It's the habit of winning day after day, step after step, that carries you through the toughest times. Push beyond comfort, Comfort zones are traps. They're the places where we settle, where we avoid risk, where we stay safe. But greatness has never been achieved in the comfort zone. Every single day, push yourself to the edge of what's comfortable. If you're not stretching, you're not growing. Growth is uncomfortable. It demands that you face your fears, that you step into uncertainty. Each time you push beyond your comfort, you're unlocking potential you didn't know existed. You're discovering strength that lies dormant until it's challenged. The human spirit is resilient, but it needs a challenge to awaken. So every day push a little further, whether it's in training, in your work, or in your mindset. Choose the path that challenges you. That's the path of growth. When you choose to step out of your comfort zone, you're choosing the path of courage. It's not about eliminating fear, it's about facing it, stepping forward despite it. It's about proving to yourself that you are stronger than your doubts. Every time you face discomfort, you're proving that you are capable of more. Focus on weaknesses and strengths. Everyone has strengths, the things that come naturally, the skills that set us apart. But true greatness isn't just about leaning on strengths, it's about recognizing and conquering weaknesses. When you can identify your weaknesses, you're already halfway to overcoming them. The challenge is to face them, to work on them, and to turn them into strengths. Imagine a sculptor chipping away at a rough stone, each hit revealing the form within. As you're working on your weaknesses slowly, patiently, with determination, you're carving out a stronger, more complete version of yourself. Every session, every struggle is a step toward improvement. When you walk into each day with the mindset that it's a fresh opportunity, you start to see how powerful that approach is. There's no room for excuses when you approach each day like this. Every single morning you have two choices: let yesterday hold you back, or decide that today is the day you change things. It doesn't have to be big changes, just steps forward. Small victories build the biggest legacies. Think about the possibilities that open up when you see every day as a new opportunity. You become someone who doesn't hold on to failures. You become someone who learns from them. Because that's the beauty of a fresh day. It's an invitation to grow, to correct your mistakes, to come back stronger. You have this power, this choice every morning. You can decide that today you're going to give it everything. That today you're going to push past your limits. Imagine walking into each day ready to take it on, ready to give your best no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're tired, if things didn't go well yesterday, or if you feel like the world is against you. Today is your day to prove yourself. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to show up with a heart ready to fight, with a mind ready to focus, and with a will that refuses to quit. This mentality is powerful because it shifts your focus from what's behind you to what's right in front of you. Every day you show up with this mindset, you're choosing to improve, to get closer to your goals. You're choosing to ignore the noise and the distractions. You're choosing to block out doubt because today is your day and that's what matters. Stay hungry and focused. To reach the top, you need hunger, a deep, unrelenting hunger. This hunger drives you every day. It's that fire inside that doesn't let you settle. It's the voice in your head that tells you you can be better. This hunger isn't satisfied by small victories, by halfway results. It only grows stronger with every goal you reach, and it's the key to staying on top of your game. Staying hungry isn't just about wanting more, it's about being relentless, about never becoming complacent. Champions don't settle. They don't let themselves get comfortable just because they've tasted a little success. Hunger is what keeps you moving, what keeps you pushing forward even after everyone else has given up. This hunger is what separates the great from the good. Perfection is a trap. If you chase perfection, you'll spend your life disappointed, always feeling like you're never enough. But if you chase progress, if you celebrate each step forward, you'll find a path to real achievement. Success is built on progress, on the small victories that add up over time. This is what champions understand. It's not about being perfect, it's about being better. When you learn to celebrate progress, you're choosing to focus on growth, on improvement. Each small step you take is a victory, each effort is a win. And these wins, they're the foundation of greatness. It's not the big moments that make you, it's the everyday wins that build your strength, that build your confidence. Celebrating progress means you're patient with yourself, that you understand the journey is long and each step matters. Every training session, every lesson, every small success, these are the things that add up. And as you look back, you'll see that these small victories were the stepping stones to the big ones. You're building your success from the ground up. Progress isn't always easy to see. Sometimes you'll feel like you're not moving fast enough, like the effort you're putting in isn't paying off. But remember, this growth is often invisible in the moment. It's only when you look back that you realize how far you've come. And each step forward, each little gain is proof that you're on the right path. If you wait for perfection to celebrate, you'll miss out on the satisfaction of the journey. You'll be constantly disappointed, constantly looking for something you'll never reach. But when you celebrate progress, you're giving yourself permission to feel proud, to recognize that you're growing stronger. And this pride, this recognition fuels you to keep going. Every day, focus on what you achieved, on what you improved. It might be small, maybe you lifted a little more, maybe you ran a little faster, maybe you learned something new. These are the victories that count. They're the moments that, when added up, create something unstoppable. This is the path to true greatness. The best don't waste their energy on perfection. They use their energy to build, to improve step by step. They know that perfection isn't the goal, progress is. It's the commitment to improve, to never settle, that makes them champions. And every time you celebrate progress, you're reinforcing that mindset, that hunger for more. As we wrap up today, remember this above all else, every day is a chance to create a better version of yourself. It's not about massive leaps or sudden transformations, it's about those small, steady steps that move you forward. This journey isn't for everyone, but if you're willing to commit, if you're willing to show up every single day and improve by just 1%, you're already on the road to greatness. That's where it all begins, with the commitment to keep moving, to keep growing. And don't ever underestimate the power of consistency. Anyone can work hard for a day, but it takes someone truly dedicated to work hard every day, even when it's difficult, even when the motivation isn't there. That's where the real progress happens. That's where greatness is built, in the quiet hours, when it's watching, when it's just you, putting in the work, getting better, bit by bit. The journey to greatness is long, and it won't always be easy. There will be days when you feel tired, when doubt tries to creep in, when setbacks make you question everything. But those are the moments that test your commitment, the moments that define you. True strength isn't about never falling. It's about having the courage to get up every time you do. It's about resilience, the power to keep going no matter what. So remember, don't rush the process. Trust it. Great things take time, and real progress takes patience. Keep showing up, keep putting in the work, and before you know it, you'll look back and see just how far you've come. Success is built slowly with each 1% improvement, each day you refuse to give up. This is your journey, your chance to build something lasting, something truly remarkable. In the end, it's not perfection that defines greatness, it's persistence. Those who chase perfection end up paralyzed, afraid to fail, afraid to fall short. But those who chase progress are unstoppable. They're not afraid of the challenges, because they know that each challenge brings growth. They're not afraid of mistakes, because they understand that mistakes are the best teachers. And never forget to celebrate your progress along the way. Take pride in each step, in every improvement, no matter how small. Those moments of progress are what fuel your journey. They remind you that you're capable of more, that each day you're getting closer to your dreams. Success isn't one big win, it's a series of small wins that add up over time. When you wake up each day with hunger, with focus, with a relentless drive to be better, you're building something that can't be shaken. This hunger, this focus, they're your greatest assets. Hold on to them, protect them, and let them guide you. When you stay hungry, you stay humble. When you stay focused, you stay on track. And when you put those two together, there's no limit to what you can achieve. So go forward with courage. Embrace the grind, embrace the challenges, and keep pushing forward. Every day is an opportunity to prove to yourself what you're capable of. It's a chance to outdo yourself, to break your own limits. Let this hunger drive you, let this focus sharpen you, and let the journey itself be your reward. Greatness isn't a destination, it's a daily decision. It's the commitment to improve by just 1% each day, to choose progress over perfection, to embrace the journey and all it brings. Keep showing up. Keep putting in the work, and keep believing in the power of what you're building day by day, step by step. Let this commitment become a part of who you are. Let it become your foundation, your strength. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the goals you reach, it's about who you become in the process. The real victory lies not in the destination, but in the transformation you undergo along the way. And as you go forward, know that you're not just chasing a dream, you're creating a legacy. You're building a story of resilience, of strength, of determination that will inspire others. Every step you take, every time you push through, you're showing the world what it means to be truly committed. So today, as you step out of here, hold on to that commitment. Embrace that vision of yourself, the person who doesn't quit, who doesn't settle, who knows the power of a 1% improvement every single day. Make this your mantra, your promise to yourself. Go out there and give it everything. Show up with heart, with purpose, with the mindset of a champion. Remember, the journey to greatness is built on the decision to improve bit by bit. So let today be the first of many steps. And as you take each one, know that you're building something extraordinary. This journey is yours. Own it, live it, and let nothing stand in your way.